easily another month had I had an easy scenario going on. You'd have gotten more. And some of you wouldn't have had to deal with anything. You know, y'all want to do your own separate thing. Guess what that means? Since you can't be a collective and you can't do it individually, so all right. So what I was trying to say before was, ladies, you don't have to wear clothes and things like that. That's differentiating. None of that stuff. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to do anything, and all those things. All right. Um, right. It's the standard I gave for everything for you. Of you're free. Um, just adding that one little scenario. There's no layers of nothing added to it. All right, babies, nothing. You know what's up. I don't have to swear. I gotta stop doing that because then when I forget, and people are like, "Oh, well, you didn't swear," and so let's see. Um, so okay, and then I was also trying to say all these differences around town, like finally ended up at McDonald's, which is how I realized they still had, I'm pretty sure, the same mayonnaise as before. And then and the cigars and all sorts of stuff around town, bro. And, you'd have had an extra month, at least at the minimum side, a month. Because I'd still be sitting here chilling, right, outside of what I address, right? But then I come into the rest of my life and nothing's working right. All right, businesses. A month to 6 months before I was finally like, you know what, F y'all. And 3 months you did the draftees, you took 3 goddamn fucking months, right? And the banks still aren't freaking done, right? So, you know, fuck them. Businesses, those scenarios, right? And the mayonnaise and people's expectations, right? What you put on the goddamn table and then you change is called fraud. Now, obviously, it was always in good intentions and things like that, right? You're not just a bunch of scared ass bitches, right? So, um, oh, and you're like ignorant and naive to yourselves, fellas. So, and the girls don't have, is nothing. It is like, maybe there's some cases, but it is not the same. Um, all anyone has to do is be nice to the lady, and they're down for you as long as you're not on the other side. Blah 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 blah. And these days, sides are a different story too. So, Another thing I was trying to say over there, for some reason the internet doesn't reach over there anymore. Was every time Leo did undercover work, that meant they were under something else. It's a whole title to the understanding, you know? It's a whole understanding. All right. You Bloods and Crips in them, you can freaking sue the effing shit out of them. Every time they took advantage of you. You know what's up? There's a whole nother pot there if you handle it. A whole freaking bucket load of money, fellas. All right. Well, the whole situation of things not going right, right? Right, with things like this, your punishments, draftees, and your differences out there, right? Military soldier dudes, right? The situation you're in now wouldn't even be 1% of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Not even 1% of trouble. And forever wouldn't even be on the goddamn table. Which it wasn't before. So you see how the governments and the military leaders did their soldiers. Those of you draftees, right? You did the same thing they did, your way. All right, what? You need teachings and how to get your way? All right. Well, here's final lesson number 2. What was it? I can't access it. I'm doing it right in my brain, like the function and all those things, right? But I can't freaking. So trying to get your brain to give you the information off of your memory, right? Well, guess I'll go over here. This okay? It's okay to see her? It's all right to sit there?
Evan, they can sit. Coach Johnny, they can sit.
Can I,
Can they sit there?
can I sit right there?
No, outside, right here.
Right here.
Not the door.
Huh?
Not right here.
Not right here either? Okay. Kids. My ring came undone. It was an old one. I just grabbed it. I wanted to get going. I'll try to make a new one ASAP. How I work, y'all see. I'll try to get something done, and it could be weeks to a month to more in some cases. All right. Oh, my past. Right. I gave you that year. Right. And down. I wasn't really trying to mess with shit. I'm sure there. Other than my bad past, like of bad people. But like stupid shit, bro. I mean, well, whatever. But then you have my other stories, right? International Ship Repair was the bomb. You know, um, I don't think I had one single problem with anyone. Like uh. So all right, what else? Um, so in any event, all right, draftees, croak to repeat. Double croak now that you're having the girls do your job for you, whether they do it or not. All right. Um, let's see. What else? No, there's plenty of blue. That's just a patch. Um, so let's see. Right, I was trying to tell you like these past couple years, year and a half, right? Um, on my off times while I'm doing my own thing and working, right? Just unacceptable. businesses. Like, oh, I could have been a military soldier of some sort and craving my freaking stuff, and there you are with your little fucking show, right? And I'm sitting at a goddamn fucking park on Wi-Fi. Okay, males, if anyone still has a problem with the future of you marrying women galore forever, right? And you need your wife that you have or had, and right, you're still mad about it. It's just not fair or something, right? Or you don't care. Let me know. All right. I haven't got one goddamn fucking bad email. And there y'all are off to the goddamn races on paranoid schizophrenia. Well, that would have been nice to have my fucking cigar with my goddamn coffee, but the fucking internet, right? And this is how the government's supposed to provide free Wi-Fi all over the goddamn world. Because had you been making the type of money you were legally entitled to, people, right? Wi-Fi would have been like for emergencies, and then if your internet went down because you lost your job, and there you are, you have your Wi-Fi till you get back into your good money. Like, all right. Oh, that's where we got cut off at the mill, right? Like, I have my security. I'm always like, I hang out with them, like on the com, right? Like, I mean, I direct stuff to them, and I'll work off of things here and there. But there's no conversation going back and forth. Just me hanging out with them and talking about things, right? Like, oh, da, 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 da. My platform is and only Only finished to the point, right, where it can sustain itself. All right. Not here either?
Just 2 to 6 because you still got kids.
Sure. You know, I totally knew. I was just trying to get away with it over here. No problem, dogs.
Like after 6.
After 6?
When the kids
When the kids leave, like after 6.
Okay. No
So,
worries.
you know.
No worries, yo. Team
They're
player.
giving you a hard time, but
No, I'm a team player.
I'm gonna
Stop.
have to tell you.
Please don't say that stuff.
you be by that door or you
Yeah, well, it like went down. All right. Like, I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi. Doesn't reach out to that table anymore. It kept dropping. It was like that yesterday. It was weird yesterday. It was an overcast. Can you record it like later? Or some people saying that the Wi-Fi is not connected with the park?
but the people like
Say
the
so.
people
How do I do it?
like you gotta go on that behind
And just do a complaint? Right.
So we got
Or notice.
yeah. You got a couple people that
All right. All right. Thank
Go
you.
to commission.
you got a commission.
Commissioner's contact.
Uh-huh.
Commissioner's contact.
They're not commission.
The commissioner.
Yeah,
So I can ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like, or at least, you know, for their email, what have you, contact them.
Thank you so
Or
much.
both. Actually, both.
That's what's up. All right. So we're gonna go to the other side of the building and see what we can do. Stay away from bending over, fellas. It's a good, healthy practice, and you won't be hurting your back. Now, if you're not lifting a lot of weight, right? Well, you're still supposed to do some like a conjoined scenario of your knees bending with your lowering your back. Don't just straight up use your back like that. And then asking a fitness individual for advice on how to strengthen your back muscles, if anything. Generally speaking, excuse me. And then, oh, it dropped. Jesus Christ. Here's as good as any place. All right, then. Freaking generic ass show. So I've been hanging out with my security team on the comm, like I told you before, right? And so I try to come up with all sorts of different angles, is all between hanging out. Like, oh, what about this, right? So my platform is not a platform until it's self-sustainable, right? This is not sustained. And it's not the goddamn fucking platform. Where the fuck do you fucking people, fellas, draftees and some of you businesses, sort of, where do you get off letting something like this happen? To someone like me, then, right? Like, I know fucking you know how to stay away from, like, okay, so draftees, right? Is it so hard to not to pin is it so hard to not be able to is it so hard to pinpoint a dude that's not cooperative and just refusing the situation and being an animal, right? Oh, right. All your little fucking riots, right? Did they not know better in Iran? Your little demonstrations of yourself chanting and, you know. So in any event, and then freaking, I don't know what the hell to tell y'all, dude, fellas, right? This is just pathetic. You let some goddamn shit like this go on. I mean, you're not even respecting the military by getting the job done yourselves. You know? It's because you have no self-respect. It's not that you're not that way. I'm saying because you don't know how to. And all you people, all you fellas, still acting the same way as before after the guarantee. That's you changing the situation. All right. Lesson Final lesson number 2 was oh ah so when you right so I taught you all this stuff, all right? Now here's what's up. Your brain is working off your visual and senses, all your senses, all right, etc., nervous central, right? It's working off of your body the way you let your body do what it and your brain do what it wants to you, right? um so paying attention to what's going on every step of the way, all right? Because your brain's compiling everything to have everything ready for you. If it's not, that's something you need to work on. Croak to repeat, fellas. All right. So, uh, fellas, any gentlemen out there that were one of those animals, right? To still an animal, right? Um, or you're worried about uh, relapsing or uh, getting messed up, right? Um, there's always neutering yourself. And okay, the goddamn word sounds crazy, blah, blah, blah. But it's fucking true. Hey, uh, individual message. That time I said there is something to, helping out. Right? I wasn't meaning about y'all. I was talking about uh, the situation um, handling itself. I wasn't talking about y'all getting involved. Money's money. Right? I'll try to come around and have some beers this week. You know what's up. I'm bringing tequila, and this time you better have drink some with me. What else? Right? I don't say bad things. All right, or like off things. Otherwise, it's like garble. You can't even really understand it. That's like right, or there's some stupid shit that happens. Sure. However, so let's see. Like so right. Well, those situations of people not making sense out there, right? Um, they're just not haven't thought things through, and they're not going to, or they would have already. Um, so, so I think we're about done. I'm gonna do some emails again, and then we'll meet up um, tomorrow. All right. So hmm, yeah, man. Like so security, my security is right. Obviously, you're not part of draftees. Like I need you on this scenario, right? So, just good luck of the draw. Oh, and then if some of them are not suited for this type of me and job, then they can't be on the squad. Not that these things are wrong, just do the computer and the whole about 50 years or more of setting up for this job. All right. What else? All right. Um. So I'm gonna start taking an hour of personal time a day where I'm not working on anything and I'm trying to meditate. Right. Um. Sort of. It was work related. I'd just be sitting there working, like, oh, in case I couldn't get it out. So, I meant what I said, draftees. Another 3 months and you ain't coming back. All right, you acting like a bunch of scared little girls of nothing, of rulers. All right, it's okay for little girls to be scared, not grown men. Oh, the draft limit, the lowest age. Um, it's 18. No, okay, 21 years of age, 21 to 23, depending on the individual. All right. The highest will go what? See, I'm 45. Suppose, well, this body or whatever, or this amount of time I've been alive, or not in dormancy the other way. Right. Whatever could have been happening. So was 60 to 65, and then well, it depends on their physical health, of course. All right, it's a walkthrough. Um, right. Well, some of the older gentlemen may have been right. Well, whatever. The machine will calculate the difference. If 65 years old, it ain't freaking old. And that's another thing. Every time you ache and pain and this and that, it's because you're paying attention to it. Remember when you were young? It was still aching and paining, but you weren't paying attention to it. Right? So as time goes on, you're telling your brain, oh, yeah, it's so bad. I'm going to die one day. And then one day your brain shuts off. So, all right. So I guess that's about it. Um, sit here and going on undercover rogue, right? These motherfuckers were doing it for like weed. It still looked at as petty to them, you know, even before. Oh, problems this and problems that, right? Well, had you done your nigger rogue work the correct way, you would have corrected the problems, not the weed, into a problem, right? If you focus on what's wrong, right? If you focus pigs on what's wrong, then all right, everything's labeled. All right. So as you know, also the scenes are getting cleaned up little by little, right? People are disappearing, and not going home, disappearing, right? To getting hit by cars, or bullets in some cases. So that's what's up, right? As far as people not paying attention to the rules that I've given, right? Still wearing short shorts and things like that. Fellas wearing short shorts. Oh, F words. Putting the all your short shorts together into one long short. It's worth it, you know. So, another thing, I'm trying to get away from it because it's like not fun to talk about and stupid. Because, um, but what else? Uh, well, oh, whatever. Never mind. Shit happens. What else? What else? What else? So, not being able to claim you anymore, draftees, right? claim you as far as being able to get out one day, right? Or and for outboard leads, right? If someone come in, right? Like I could already throw you away and things like that, you know. So I'm a very nice person. All right. It's called being compassionate. It's a situation, not your sorry asses. All right. So, and I'm going to keep saying these things to you in the public until you do the goddamn fucking job, you bunch of fucking retards. A walkthrough! Y'all are the ones that brought it on to the military dudes. Effing fucking pathetic. So, oh yeah, you knew I could already throw you away because I told you, like, not doing what I say is an assault on the universe. Well, once you're in the pattern of, you know, uh, there's, if anything, just retribution, you know. So, and then, oh, that's what I was saying over there too. Those of you that have cut off Leo because they've made their decision on not being human beings, right? So you're doing things right. There's also making sure they get demoted to whatever the rookie class is, the rookie version when they first get out of, and their pay goes down to that level. All right. Um, these people are offenders of the universe, international criminals. All right. At least now. Oh, the old laws. Oh man. Oh yeah. I mean, those laws are still there. I can still hold them to you because you didn't fix it or fix the court system with physical strength. Oh, hey, draftees, did you know the Bloods and Crips and them and I and the different other militia of the society, we all look at you like you have autism. You just sit there. You're the public of blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Either way. Stop it. Oh, snaps. Hey, public. Hey, public fellas. Excuse me, ladies. Hey, public fellas. What's up? Let's go have some cake and ice cream. No, let's not go have cake and ice cream. No cake and ice cream. No nothing except for food you need to eat. All right. I'm banning you from desserts, right? All that stuff, right? No once a month chocolate either. You're banned from that, and it's a crime and more time, at least a year per offense. A year to 10 years. No juice either. None of that sweet stuff. Have some goddamn fucking water and a smile and go do your job. If not for me or the public or yourself, for the military dudes. So any of your businesses and draftees that don't follow through with what I want, you're not coming back. All right. Businesses, like, so as long as processings happen, see you later, brother. As long as processing happens, all right, and it's processing motions, right? I'll be happy with that, right? But any problems arise and you're like, oh, well, that's a dead end for us. No. You explore it out and fix it for them then. All right? And since it takes a week at the most in like Logic Land to do what it is I'm saying, all right, businesses, you have a week before I throw your business owners away outside of ladies. All right, ladies, please get it done when you can. And then that mental health stuff, please. Your business. Remember, ladies, when I'm talking, we're talking together. I'm talking at the fellas while I'm talking to you, while I'm talking. Or never mind. I'm talking at the freaking dudes. All right. So, oh, shit. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. So, well, whatever. I'll just go back to what I was saying. You have a week, or all right, 7 working days. Then, all right, 7 working days, and that's your term officially that you will never come back. Oh, and there will be no deals as a term. I'm locking it in that way. If you're not done in a week, you're still going. All right. There ain't nothing, and I don't allow it. I am not, and I'm holding. It's a lock. I will not give you breaks for paperwork. A standing term before the universe, which is what this whole scenario is. Not my work bank, right? My present work bank. All right. So I guess that's about it. I'm gonna start taking an hour a day for myself. Um, Screw y'all, right? Outside the ladies. I need to like sit there and just meditate for real. Oh yeah. Da, 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 da. So that being said, um, like businesses, I wouldn't say less and then give you more before the universe, right? And like I said, we could have lost to begin with in this whole scenario, and we're attaching to a different structural force, and they're just, working off of us against the universe and the rest of me, and we're waiting for our version to. All right, I do not lie. All right. So, however misplaced all your help was over these past few years or whatever it's been, businesses and draftees, right? However misplaced it was, right? Fuck you. Go kill yourselves. Take a long walk off a short pier. Plank. Fuck you and your fucking life. You are still a waste of space in something the size of the universe after being guaranteed. Oh, it's a guarantee, but we're still doing this. It don't work too right. Oh, I guess we gotta sit in for a while. So we'll smoke before I go. Um, the ruler y'all wanted forever is here, and this is what happens to them with their sorry asses because I'm a perfect and I can take all the women legally, fair and square, and it not be dangerous. Ooh. Excuse me. All right. What else? Um. All right. So businesses, don't forget we have this past few years, or at least 2 years, right? Like while I've been doing things, right? 2 years. 2 years of hypocrisy. All right. I've been teaching things along the way, all right? All right. You didn't pick up on any of it, did you? Were you waiting for me to just stand up for your ignorance? Go kill yourselves. Stop thinking past what it is I've given you now for 2 fucking years. And be who I want you to be now. Which means whether or not I'm yelling at you and this and that, you gotta do what the fuck I say. You remember like the whole history of life and why, even though they were incompetent? Pay attention to what I'm saying. All right. You're not allowed to spread your enterprise. All right. Like as far as in the universe and things like that with differences, right? We'll come across gamblers, all sorts of stuff, bro. All right. I don't need you businesses or draftees to take it upon yourself to do other things you think the children might need or mental health needs. All right. I told you what the fuck to do. You're just as much a waste of space as the draftees. You can't sit at a goddamn table with me without board leaves. I will not be associated with your kind. right? Like, say something were to break in, you'd be. Oh, by the way, businesses now, right? Your computer is making a jail cell for you to follow you around, not like bidding in them. All right. The people I set aside of like line letters, right? What business works, right? You have whatever you could do to tighten up. Well, not this. It's a different table we sit at, like sort of play money or something. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just like, I mean, if your business scenario is like doing those other things. That includes you banks, right? If the system isn't up and running, you and your owners are going to hell forever. All right? I'm done with you. Sure, I love you, but I don't like you. You're fucking like demented or something. Right? You can't even like work under duress or something. Like, I'm not disrespecting anybody when I say these horrible things. And, it's not an excuse to not do what I say. Right? What you come up with isn't an excuse of anything if it's not off of what I've given you as a guarantee. Okay? Oh, the guarantee doesn't work. Hmm. Well, I'm done putting up with your shit. Your shit. Fucking pathetic, bro. All right. Making people deal with things, right, doesn't help them, right? When it's bad, I'm saying, right? It adds to the problems of society. And businesses, like, after you did this crap, right? This fucking snigger shit, right? Would you go off and hide? Yeah, just let the rest of the world deal with it, huh? Fucking jackasses. That's for ladies, girlies, all right? Because men are from the past are unpredictable and things like that, right? Right. It's not about girls being girls. It's about their position in society. All right. Yeah. Me being able to reduce time because I'm in love with them, right? Because I can do it, right? That's different. But as far as their position, like, none of them are in trouble with me. I mean, some shit was screwed up. I threw one to the wind. You know, um, security and stuff that I was telling you, like when someone does something, staring at it, right? I didn't mean to apply it to the F words. I was thinking about that the other day. Oh shit, they're gonna mute me. If I was able to catch it in time. Otherwise, sorry. And then you business owners, like the Manny's scenario, what did you call Burger King and ask them if it was okay to do that to the owners and the employees of Burger King? Right? Because someone would have been finally pissed off enough, right? Oh, yeah. From a bad attitude to, throwing you away, you still got to do what I say. It's the difference between being a man and an infantile egomaniac. All right. Just fucking pathetic, right? And you got to customize the government to our standards, like putting the police in their place with their ranks and things like that, right? And pay scales. This is just ludicrous. And they didn't do it to the government, so that means we need to do it to them, right? They could have played ball the way they should have, or the way they were supposed to if they weren't going to do it right? And customize the government to meet our needs, or they could still sit there and be wussies. So, they could have removed the ruler's position and made the staff do all the work, right? Since they were, no matter what, once they were going down to with bidding in them. No, they'll just sit there and pretend like they're in a good mood still and everything's all good. More blasphemy at society. Okay. Thanks a lot for ruining my bring-in businesses, my second bring-in businesses and draftees. Fucking disgusting. I bring heaven to earth. Croak to repeat, draftees. Oh, and businesses, start croaking for a change, huh? And the word cool again, huh? Freaking, had you worked, oh, that reminds me, I put that thing in, that was me, about cool thing, in that email. Oh, but you're here, so I guess I wouldn't. Whatever. So we can blame the bring-in being this condition of, let me move another faggot. We can blame the businesses and the draftees on the second bring-in. All right. So, try and help the military out, businesses and draftees, by being somebody for a change that, is being somebody, not a hazardous situation. All right. Oh, that reminds me. Military. I didn't mean just friend. You know that, right? Like, it meant it in the most whole, like, family-oriented situation. All right? You heard the way I said that. All right, well, freaking, now I'm like hurt. So, the audacity that you people just went around and did your shit to mine by order of the military leaders off of a politician, right? And then draftees, you did your motion of what happened to the military. All right. And businesses. Getting mad again. I like it better when it's just psychotic. It's more smooth and clean. All right, so let's see. I told you that stuff last night, businesses, about getting things going, right? So if you didn't start it up, all right, you already have a number, all right, and that prison cell wrapped around you. All right. That's the way we're rolling now. You don't do what I say, and you're not someone I set aside. You're in that position like the rulers, just at what extent of punishment you'll be in. All right. You're all convicts, right? Every last one of you motherfuckers. Convicts for nothing, right? You're not a part of a cause doing things, right? You're part of the government version that happened to us. Screw them over. They'll learn more. No, I'm not going to teach you the other way because you'll screw it up. The other way is doing what I told you to do so we could get out of this mess. I don't have to sit here and teach you how not to commit fraud. You change your product around, and that's not fraud. Like you're not deceiving somebody. All right. Have a nice life. Oh. You know how the general understanding of stupid people and bad people got labeled by them going to jail is because of people like the businesses. Oh, yeah, but they couldn't take it. Right? Mental health are bad people in general, right? Those terms apply to situations like this with the draftees and businesses. All right, the rest of you. So since I taught them new, they just been being bad and not going over the information. They're probably all just sitting there high on life, thinking about the future and funny things I said and going about their day. So they're apparently no better than those that haven't been applying themselves or going, oh, well, no, I'm still thinking this. So all right. Most people that used to go to jail were just in mental health needs and things like that, right? The whole scenario, right, of this, not my tooth, where you didn't do what I said, fellas, that's being bad and criminal, okay? You're now considered a criminal to the universe. Are you the most wanted? Oh, you're not a criminal, that meant? Yeah, you figure it out then. Yep. Croak to repeat first, right? That's what I was trying to say. Businesses. You're supposed to be croaking by now, right? Not even be able to look at a woman, dude. You're disgusted with the situation and what goes on around here. Yeah, on Earth, right? Just a little lesson for the rest of the world of hypocrisy, right? You can't try to be mental health, all right? You're either a criminal, whether your intentions, this and that, because when you looked away from the understanding, well, you're deceiving them. You're doing something in a manner that's negative to get a reaction, right? And don't try and figure out how to still make it right that way, because first you got to not do those horrible things, right? Since you think of oh, well, maybe you think of these things. Well, no, you think the horrible things, right? But you don't, like, you just go over it because you're like, oh, well, this is all we know, right? Fuck them. Oh, your intentions were great. Yeah. Don't battle me. Do what I say. Adults are, children are great. You're the problem. The child's supposed to go and take the toy. It's how it works. People are worse than bitten them. So, Businesses, there's another thing you can do. So I haven't. Hey, Republican Party, I'm sorry if I messed up already, and it's not like copacetic. I mean, so look, once I'm in the position where you're agreeing to the scenario, right? Like when petty things happen, right? Like not someone trying to be bad and get away with things, obviously, right? On us. But you won't have any bad press and things like that because I'm agreeing to the position and standards go with it. All right. Um, and you're not a government agency, you're a private agency and things like that. You weren't in any trouble. You know what I'm saying? I mean, other than paperwork. So, whatever. Um, so, instead of trying how to make things off for people, right? Draft businesses. Oh wait, I was talking about something else. Hold on. Oh, I mean, well, all I know is I better be in goddamn fucking power this next term. All right, or right away. We don't even need to wait for the goddamn. All right, you know what? You all motherfucker can figure it the fucking out yourself. All right, and if you don't and you fuck up, you're gone anyways. That's what that guarantee is. Fuck all of you. Go fucking kill yourself. Selfish, self-righteous fuck ups. Fucking goddamn waste of space in something the size of the universe still. Because, if tough love doesn't work, why would being an asshole to people? Fuck you. All right, the rest of us, you business owners that meet that age group, you're now draftees. All right, I don't care how much fucking money you make anymore. As far as you're helping, well, it wasn't about just the money. Fuck y'all. And sorry, the rest of us. So, yeah. So you're draftees now. You're now being drafted. All right. 60 to 65, depending on your health conditions. Youngers, it is what it is. Sorry. I need the shit done, and I'm mowing over anybody in the way. All right? Figure it out your fucking selves what to do. All right? If you don't, I don't care. I'll just throw you away later. All right, bitches? All right. The rest of us, have a wonderful day. All right? You got left again. Fuck. I swear to fucking God, bro. It's goddamn production. Alright. So, alright. So make no mistake, I'm telling you, right? So like those jails should have already been made businesses. Like when I said it there, I was just saying the first stuff off the top of my head. Right? If you haven't done what I say, the shit is there. All right. That's the way the situation works. All right. Now, in the beginning, da 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 da, but this is where we're at. All right. Um, shit. So, I'm telling you, before the universe, you're sitting in a jail and a criminal with a number. All you prominent freaking fuck ups. Republicans, man. No bad press, bro. Stop. I meant that stuff yesterday. Tradition and values, right? Not that the Democrats didn't. They just freaking in any event, they only cater to the poor people, not both. You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, and I got all that stuff for you too. So this right here would be your version of garble draftees and business owners, right? Draftees, you're sitting in a jail too. Let's see what else. Like this scenario, right? This is to help y'all out, right? And then, like, he didn't do nothing to me. He's just sitting there making a scene, talking off when the buses come by, and so they're like, "Whoa, All right, so." All right, you do what I say, right? And guess what? You wouldn't be in this situation now, would you have? All right, so you're now convicts with a prison number. Ugh. And just fucking just deplorable people. I ain't speaking another goddamn language. Here, I tell you what, put last on your board or paperwork board thing, business owners, right? That you have to work good information. That means you can't not do it. All right. Every time you work the bad side or go over the bad side to see what you can get away with, it's another crime. All right. Every single fucking time. All right. Actually trying is every time you fucking think you work off of the information I gave you off your board or paperwork. It's that simple. That's what you get. This is what I get for working the good sides of life. And humanitarianism, being human or what the fuck ever. Or a human being. Not a fuck up. All right. Well, getting kind of late and I still have things to do, errands to run. So no, Barry. we'll just sit here and act like we're smart enough to sit there and say things during my show to people, right? And your family and blah, 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 blah. And, oh, yeah, blah, 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 this, though, kid shorty, right? Put you on parental fraud. So everybody out there knows if you're going away forever, your seed and most likely a clone will live on. All right. I mean, no matter what, a seed will be there and your clone thing. All right. After that, you're meat to the machine. All right. You don't need to worry about nothing. Everything will be taken care of for you. Go get neutered if you have any hope of coming back. All right. It's a fair deal to me. Ooh, thinking right way again. That's what a guarantee is. Fucking jackasses. Even before I proved I'm who I am, right? I said all those great things, right? And then you take it upon yourselves to treat the public like shit. Yeah. Put on your little board or paperwork how you're supposed to think those good things. First workout, why you have to, right? Be normal and nice. Tough love, tough business. No, it's tough love and whatever I want to do. All right, the rest of us, I'll see you later. And be good. I love y'all. We will party it up. I'm so sorry. We will party it up and do our thing, all right? All right. I'll see y'all later. All right, girlies.